What's up, everyone? So, we have an article today. An NBA insider believes Russell Westbrook will not be able to adapt his game to LeBron James if the Lakers keep him. And he's quoting as saying it's a lost cause. So, Los Angeles Lakers may get in NBA history if they can trade Russell Westbrook for Kyrie and put together another team that can contend for a title. Everybody knows that the Lakers aren't very competitive with Russ, so the possible move is to bring someone like Kyrie to play alongside LeBron James. To be very exciting to see that. So Russell Westbrook, the Lakers nation don't want him. The team don't want him. He just opted into that 47. I'm actually glad that this is his last final year with the Lakers, but it will just be the replica of the previous season that just went down. So the Lakers are widely expected to land Kyrie, but recent reports suggest that Irving may finish out his contract with Brooklyn and sign with LA next season as a free agent. So that's just coming. This means Russell Westbrook will most likely play out the final year of his contract in LA, which he should. Okay, he has already opted in. If the Lakers can't waive him, buy him out, or do something, this is a highly likelihood. New Lakers coach Darvin Ham has stressed the importance of changing Russ' playing style and making him commit to defense this season. That's something that will not happen. Can keep Russell Westbrook. Nothing like that of that nature will happen. NBA insider Zach Lowe doesn't see it working out for the Lakers and Westbrook, calling the James Westbrook duo a lost cause. So Zach Lowe is quoted as saying, I think it's a lost cause. Darvin Ham can say all these things in the media about how we are optimistic about the fit and how they'll direct Russ's game into a direction that will bring success to his team. This code, which is code for he's gonna go all in on defense. He has to set screens to LeBron James. This is all the stuff we've been asking Russell Westbrook to do for 15 years. He never does it. Russell Westbrook is not a defensive player. He's never been. Even when he was playing with KD and OKC, he used to pound the rock, ball watch, give KD the ball when he was with KD and OKC. Even in his Houston days, it was the same situation. Even with the Wizards, even with the triple-double historic numbers, it's still the same situation. Russell Westbrook is not a good defender. So Law is right about Russ knowing he doesn't want to change his game over the years. People have been suggesting that he needs to commit on defense and improve his shot. Since he was with the Thunder, he never did so, and he has never cared to do so. So Westbrook's stubbornness has made the Lakers' stint being an absolute hell for him, and he hasn't been able to change his game for LeBron James like other more star teammates do around him. So you can see when a star player is paired with LeBron James, they have to find a way to make their game fit. Russell Westbrook hasn't become aware of that fact. So maybe the bad fit comes from Russell in willingness to sacrifice and change his play style and what is actually and use his actual skill set to be able to align himself to a star player like LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So that's your article. This article is by Fadeaway World. I just want to give my 2 cents on it because I feel like this whole Russell Westbrook thing, if the Lakers were using any ounce of like professionalism, they would have just put him on waive or bought him out, stretch away that contract the same way the OKC Thunder did with Kemba Walker. They stretched out north of I think it was 120 million. They stretched him out, made him a free agent, and just let the team sign him and free up some cap. Because you having Russell Westbrook earning 47 million, you won't be able to sign any quality, and you'll just get the same thing. It'll just be the same thing in a different season, and the Lakers will just be disappointed. And it begs the question: why did the Lakers even trade for Russell Westbrook? If you had the ability to trade for Russell Westbrook, I've said this and I mentioned this earlier, why didn't the Lakers even trade for a CP3? I know CP3 wanted to stay in Phoenix, but if you had the chance to trade for Russell Westbrook, given his ridiculous contract, why couldn't you trade it for CP3? That's the question. You brought in Carmelo Anthony. You should have even brought about a CP3, a championship point guard. Maybe we would have won 2-3 championships, 2 or 3. I mean, even in 2021, we'll have maybe gone back to back, but the front office just concentrated on just bringing stars together, even not even considering the fact that when you bring star players together, they have to mesh. So this is what the Lakers have to pay for this season, and it's upsetting to see this how this thing is playing out. So Russell Westbrook, I can just see him not getting a good contract, and I feel like he's going to be blackballed by the NBA this coming in the 2023 free agency. So a year later from now, he's going to be out of the league, and he'll be in the same situation as a guy like Carmelo Anthony, begging for a team to sign him. Stubbornness, not being willing to change. He was not even willing to change for KD when they were in OKC. He was not willing to change for anyone. So this is just the way he is, and I'm not seeing him even signing to any team, even in the coming free agency. Him opting in was the best decision he ever made, because if he opted out, he won't be able to get any money close. So just cash out and just leave. So that's one thing I can say about Russell Westbrook, because honestly, I don't see the need of keeping a guy like Russell Westbrook in the Lakers. I do not want to see him wear the Lakers uniform anymore, because it's pitiful. He has been one of the reasons why we have had a losing stretch in the Lakers regular season. So we just have the same thing. Even if they bring in another coach, like in Darvin Ham, trying to be optimistic, a few games in the regular season, this guy's gonna be fired, because he's just soaking into the positivity and not understanding how the Laker Nation works. If they don't like you, they don't like you, and they're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that you get out of that seat. And that's what they've done to Russell Westbrook. They don't like Russell Westbrook. You don't like Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook should have been traded. Shouldn't even have traded for him, because we gave out a lot to get this guy, and he can't even do anything. So yeah, those are my comments on it, and I'll just be keeping tabs with the whole Lakers situation, or any other free agency updates of my interest. And I'm out. Peace. I'm gonna see you in the next upload.